Off-Leash Canine Training. We have locations in Portland, Salem, Eugene, and Bend. Today I have Charlie. Charlie is a 1-year-old Portuguese water dog here for our 2-week board and train program. And Charlie's a little bit timid, a little nervous right now, a little shy. But apparently once he gets comfortable, once he warms up to you, he is a handful. He has a ton of energy. He's really playful. And the reason he's here mainly is to get, some basic obedience, but to get some control and teach him some manners. He just apparently is a lot, and when he gets excited, he's jumping, biting at their sleeves, mouthing, friendly, but he just doesn't understand, boundaries and rules, or when it's time to, stop playing and settle down and listen. So we're going to use the e-collar to get him listening, paying attention to us a little bit better, and understanding how we communicate, and when it's time to work, it's time to work. We're going to start with a recall command and teach him about leash pressure, how the e-collar works with the leash pressure, and what it means when we tell him to come. That means, playtime's over, and we expect him to come to us when we ask him to. We're going to work on his impulse control. We're going to get him to sit and learn how to sit and settle down before getting back up, before we release him. We're going to use the place command for that. We sit. We're going to do a lot of down and stay, so that he learns that, when we ask him to sit and sit still, that it is time to use some self-control, control his impulses, and learn how to settle himself down. So we're going to do a lot of practice with that. And then we're going to teach him how to walk on and off leash. Right now, he just kind of does what he wants on leash. He'll, check out the things he wants to, pull towards the things he sees, and just doesn't really have an understanding that whoever is holding the leash and walking, the person is the leader of the walk. And so we're going to do a lot of practice with that and teach him that when it's time to walk and heel, he's following our lead and not the other way around. So basically, we're going to put some structure in place with Charlie. We're going to show him some boundaries, teach him some manners, and teach him all the basic obedience that a young dog needs to be more manageable and have his owners be able to control him in different situations, which will allow him to go with them into more places and just, be a part of their life a bit more. When a dog is, out of control, and even when they're a puppy and they're just too much, owners tend to, or we all tend to just kind of not deal with them unless we really have the time and energy. And for a lot of us, that isn't as often as we'd like. So a well-mannered, well-behaved, dog who has some self-control, impulse control, and can listen when we ask him to, is going to open doors for Charlie. Oh, good, buddy. And so we're going to do that in 2 weeks. We will show you a Charlie listening, having fun, being rambunctious, but learn how to settle himself down and listening when we ask him to. So stay tuned for that. Thanks. Come on, buddy.
Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.